Hi everyone, welcome to Mintay. I'm Janus and I'll be showing you guys how I make my art journal spread. So for this video, I'll be using the Mintay Happy Place collection, but really you can use any Mintay papers you have. You can even go mix and match different collections to create your spreads. That's actually something I do often with mine. Anyway, I usually custom make my journal inserts and I often leave them unbound. That way I can easily pull out the pages I'd like to work on. So I took these papers out. These are watercolor papers, by the way, and I placed clips on the top and bottom to keep them flat and to hold the pages in place. So the next thing I do is to get one of the papers and use certain areas of the papers as part of my background. So this is paper number 1. I'm also saving the scenery parts, which I will be using as fuzzy cut elements on my spreads later on, or I'm going to use them for other journal spreads that I'll be working on in the future. Now I just tear up these pieces and glued them on my desired areas. I'm leaving off some areas blank because later on I tend to write on them. That way I have spaces to place my thoughts into. Now this is completely optional. I'm using some clear gesso to just hold everything more intact, but it's not absolutely necessary as I can paint over this even without the gesso since I used watercolor papers and the Mintay papers are thick enough they can handle the water in the paint. Now I'm taking some heavy white gesso and using my palette knife to smear and scrape some areas with gesso. It happens to give the entire background sort of a distressed look, as well as making them appear as though they are one entire background and not random patches of paper. The next step is to paint over my background with watercolors. So I'm using light pink shades for the background here. That way it complements the elements I'm going to be using later on. If you're new to art journaling, one way to help you make your spreads cohesive is to use a similar color palette within the elements you are using. So as for me, it's soft mint, baby blue, and pink. Since I already have the blue shades within some of the papers I laid out onto the background, I'm finishing it off with some pink paints. Really, it's just placing random washes here and there and splattering them. Now once all that is dry, I'm going to place my fuzzy cuts. Some of these are from the cover of the 12x12 papers, and some of them are from the scenery parts of the papers. You can also use the decorative areas on paper number 6 of any of the Mintay collections. I'm keeping this one simple by using about 3 to 4 items on each side of my pages. I'm also using some foam sheets to add body and dimension to my layout. once all that is done, I'm adding in some phrases from the cardboard stickers. Okay, so I'm happy with my layout now. All I have to do is finish off with some pink splatters, a few more random light washes where it needs to be, and I'm done. And there you have it. This is my art journal spread. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it, and I look forward to seeing what you can create. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/theeruditeartist. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram with the handle @jveruditeartist. You'll find all the links to my social media on the captions of this video. And if you haven't yet, be sure to check out all Mintay Papers social media. It's Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye!